Good morning, children. Let us start with the maths classes. Let us start with chapter 7, addition of 4-digit numbers. Children, I think we have already done addition in the lower classes also. Since class 1 you know how to add numbers, but in this chapter we learn how to add 4-digit numbers. Let's start with the exercises. The first exercise given to you is 4-digit addition without carrying. It is given on page number 43. First sum. All the 4-digit numbers are to be placed according to their value. Okay. So ones, tens, hundreds and thousands place they are placed. So the number given to you is 5,555. The other number given to you is 3,333. Now we have to add these 4-digit numbers. 5 plus 3 will give you 8. Again 5 plus 3 will give you 8. Again 5 plus 3 will give you 8. And again 5 plus 3 will give you 8. So the answer we got is 8,888. In the similar manner, we'll proceed with the other sum. Again the numbers are placed according to their values. Ones, tens, hundreds and thousands place. The number given to you is 3,842 plus 4,152. Now let us add these two numbers. First we'll add the numbers which are in ones place. 2 plus 2, 4. Then 4 plus 5 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 3 plus 4 is 7. So the answer we got is 7,994. I think it's clear. Let's come to exercise 2. 4-digit addition with carrying. It is given on page number 45. Again, the numbers are placed according to their values. Ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Now let's add these two 4-digit numbers. First number is 4,360. The other number is 5,718. Now we have to add these two 4-digit numbers. First we have to add the numbers which are in ones place. 0 plus 8 will give you 8. 6 plus 1 will give you 7. 3 plus 7 will give you 10. For 10 we will write 0 here and 1 will be placed on top of 4. Now we'll add these numbers. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 1 will give you the answer 10. The answer we got is 10,078. Let's proceed to other sum. Again the 4-digit numbers are placed according to their values. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place and thousands place. Let's add these 4-digit numbers. 1,768. The other number is 8,452. Now let us add these numbers. 8 plus 2 will give you 10. We'll write 0 here and 1 will be placed on top of 6. Let's add. 6 plus 5 will give you 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. Again we'll write 2 here and 1 will be placed on top of 7. 7 plus 4 will give you 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. Again 2 will be written below 4 and 1 will be placed on top of 1. Let's add. 8 plus 1 will give you 9 and 9 plus 1 will give you 10. The answer we got is 10,220. Let's proceed to the next exercise, that is arrange and add. It is given on page number 46. Children, for these you are given some numbers which are given like this only in one line. See, you can see 1,968, 2,096, 706, 27 and 240. Now first of all we have to arrange these numbers column wise. and then we will add these numbers. Okay, first of all, write the value of these numbers. We have to arrange according to their places. So let's write ones place, tens place, hundreds place and thousands place. So first we write 1968. We have written here. Next number is 2096. Again we have written according to the values. 706. Again we have written below here. Then 27 we have written, and then 240. Now we have arranged these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Now we have arranged these 5 numbers column wise. Now we have to add these numbers. First we add the numbers which are given in ones place. 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 will give you 14. 14 plus 6 will give you 20. 20 plus 7 will give you 27. So we'll write 7 here and 2 will be written on top of 6. Now again we'll add these numbers. Okay. 9 plus 6 will give you 15. 15 plus 2 will give you 17. 17 plus 4 will give you 21. And 21 plus 2 will give you 23. So 3 will be written here and 2 will be written on top of 9. Now 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18 and 18 plus 2 is 20. So 0 will be written over here and 2 will be written on top of 1. That is in thousands place. Now let's add it. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So the answer we got is 5037. I think it's clear to you children. Next proceed to the next question. Add. It is given on page number 48. The number given to you is, first number, 1156 plus 38. Now let's arrange it first of all, okay, according to the values. So let's arrange and we'll add. So the numbers 6 and 8 are in ones place. Let's add it. 8 plus 6 will give you 14. 1 will be written on top of 5. 5 plus 3 will give you 8. 8 and 1 is 9. The numbers 1 and 1, nothing is given below that. So it is written as it is. 1 is written as it is, and again thousands place 1 is written as it is. So the answer we got is 1194. Let's see the other sum. It's given to you is 9825 plus 25. Let's arrange it first. Okay. After arranging and adding, we got 5 plus 5 will give you 10. 0 is written over here and 1 is written on top of 2. That is at tens place. 2 plus 2 will give you 4. 4 and 1 will give you 5. 8 will be written as it is and 9 will be written as it is. So the answer we got is 9850. Let us proceed with the last exercise of this chapter 7, story sums, given on page number 50. The first sum given to you is Jack had 1438 stamps in his stamps album. His sister Mary had 2990 stamps. How many stamps do they have altogether? We have to emphasize the word altogether. The word altogether itself shows that it is the story sum of addition. Okay children? So let's start with the solution of the sum. Okay. The first statement we have to write about Jack. Number of stamps Jack has. How many stamps Jack has in his stamps album? 1438. So number of stamps Jack has is equals to 1438. Now number of stamps Mary, that is Jack's sister, has 2990. So therefore total number of stamps will be, how we'll find the total number of stamps? By adding these two numbers. So let's add 1438 plus 2990 will give you total number of stamps in the stamps album. Let's add. First of all, we have to arrange it. 1438 plus 2990. Let's start adding with the numbers at ones place. 8 plus 0 will give you 8. 9 plus 3 will give you 12. 1 will be carried. It will be written on top of 4. 4 plus 9 will give you 13. 13 and 1 will give you 14. Again 1 will be written on top of 1. So let's add. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So the answer we got is 4428, and these are the number of stamps in the stamps album. I hope it's clear. Let's come to the next sum. In an ice cream factory, 6,428 men and 4,140 women worked. How many people worked all together? Again, we are emphasizing on the word altogether. The word altogether shows that we have to add these two numbers. Let's come to the solution part of the sum. First statement will be number of men. How many men are working in the ice cream factory? 6,428. So we have written 6,428. Now, how many women are working in the ice cream factory? 4,140. So let's write number of women is equals to 4,140. Now, in order to find that how many people are working all together, the statement will write is therefore total number of people will be equal to 6,428 plus 4,140. Now let's arrange it and add. First number 6,428 plus 4,140. So let's start adding from the numbers which are at ones place. 8 plus 0 will give you 8. 4 plus 2 will give you 6. 4 plus 1 will give you 5 and 6 plus 4 will give you 10. The answer we got is 10,568. This number will give you the number of people who are working all together in the ice cream factory. Thank you. Let us start with chapter 8. Subtraction of 4-digit numbers. Children, you have already done the subtraction in the lower classes, classes 1 and 2. But in this chapter in class 3, we will do the subtraction of 4-digit numbers. Let us start with the exercises. First exercise given to you is work out the following sums by breaking down second number, and it is given on page number 57. The first sum given to you is 53 minus 22. In this sum, the second number is 22 and we have to break this number so that one number can become the multiple of 10. Okay children, I'll show you in the rough work. 22 means 20 plus 2 will give you 22. Since we have done this 20 plus 22. Now we will change this bracket. See, I'll tell you how. See, first we have to note down all the three numbers in the next line. 53 minus 20 minus 2. Because minus and plus will give you minus. So we have written over here minus. Now change the bracket. That means 53 minus 20 will be written in one bracket and minus 2 will be written outside the bracket. Now let's subtract. See, I have shown in the rough work. This 53, we have to subtract 20 from this 53. So 53 minus 20 will give you 33. Let's write 33 over here. Note down this minus sign and note down this 2 also. So now we got the line that 33 minus 2. Now again we have to subtract. So 33 minus 2 will give you 31. So the answer we got is 31. In the same way, we have to solve the other question. The other question given to you is 75 minus 18. Okay. Here 18 is again the second number. Again we have to break down the second number. How we will break down 18? 18 means 10 plus 8. Okay, let's write. In place of 18, now we will write 10 plus 8. So, the next line will be 75 minus, inside the bracket we will write 10 plus 8. Now, in the next line we will change the bracket. Let's see how. First of all, you note down this line as it is. 75 minus 10, because minus and plus will give you minus, so minus 8. Now let's put the brackets. The brackets will be written like this. That means 75 minus 10 will be written in one bracket and minus 8 will be written outside the bracket. Let's solve the bracket part. In the bracket it is written 75 minus 10 will give you 65. So we have written 65 over here, minus 8. Now let's solve this. 65 minus 8. 65 minus 8 will give you 57. That means we have to borrow from 6. So the 6 will become 5 and 5 will become 15. 15 minus 8 will give you 7. So the answer we got is 57. So this is the answer, 57. Now let's come to the next question, in which it is asked, find the difference by making one number a multiple of 10, and it is also given on the same page number 57. First sum given to you is 75 minus 52. Okay. Now, since we have to make a number a multiple of 10, multiple of 10 means the number should be multiple of 10. What are the multiple of 10s? Like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and so on. So this 52 can be converted into 60 by adding 8. Since we have added 8 to 52, we have to add 8 to 75 also. So the line we got is 75 plus 8 in one bracket minus 52 plus 8 in the other bracket. Now let us solve the brackets. In the first bracket it is given 75 plus 8. It will give you 83. So let's write 83 over here. Minus sign will be noted down as it is. Let us solve the other bracket. The other bracket is 52 plus 8. 52 plus 8 will give you 60. So let's write 60 over here. When we will subtract 60 from 83, as I have shown you in the rough column, 83 minus 60 will give you 23. So the answer we got is 23. In the same manner, we will solve the other question. The other question given to you is 188 minus 43. Again, we have to make this number 43 a multiple of 10. Okay. So, let's add 7 to the number 43 so that we will get 50. 50 is a multiple of 10. Okay. Since we are adding 7 to 43, we have to add 7 to the other number also, that is 188. So now let us make two brackets, like how 188 plus 7 in one bracket minus 43 plus 7 in the other bracket. Okay, now I have shown you in the rough column 188 plus 7 will give you 195. Let's write over here, note down minus sign. 43 plus 7 will give you 50. Let's note down over here. So now we got 195 minus 50. Again this part I have solved in the rough column, that is 195 minus 50 will give you 145. So the answer we got is 145. Let's come to the other exercise, that is C dot. Find the difference by making one number a multiple of 100, and it is given on the same page, that is page number 58. Let's start with the first sum. 785 minus 98. Now this number 98, we have to make it a multiple of 100. How can we make it? By adding 2 to the number. Since we are adding 2 to 98, we have to add 2 to the first number also. So now we got 785 plus 2 in one bracket minus 98 plus 2 in other bracket. Let's solve these two brackets. 785 plus 2 will give you 787. 98 plus 2 will give you 100. Okay. Now by solving these two brackets, we got 787 minus 100. Let's solve in the rough column. 787 minus 100 will give you 687. So the answer we got is 687. Let's come to the other sum. It is given to you is 383 minus 295. Again this number, the second number, we have to convert it into a multiple of 100. This number can be converted into 300 by adding 5 to it. Since we are adding 5 to 295, we have to add 5 to the first number also. So we got now two brackets. 383 plus 5 in one bracket minus 295 plus 5 in the other bracket. Let us solve these two brackets. 383 plus 5 will give you 388. This bracket now will solve this bracket. 295 plus 5 will give you 300. Now the answer we got is 388 from this bracket minus 300 we got from this bracket. So now 388 minus 300 will give you 88. I have solved in the rough column. Got it, children? So the answer we got is 88. Thank you students for being with me. The remaining exercises of chapter 8 we will continue in the next class.